What's up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands, Sands on Sports, hip hop and sports entertainment at its finest. That's right, y'all. The big kid is at it again. But yo, let's jump right into it. Start off with the NFL, and it's going down to Miami, Florida. Super Bowl 44. The Saints and the Colts, baby. But let's go to the championship games first, dealing with the AFC, and we had the Colts beating the Jets 30-17. Now the Jets, they jumped out fast on the Colts, but Peyton and the boys were running a long race. They had the marathon in mind and came out on top at the end. Peyton Manning threw for 377 yards and 3 TDs. Now Coach Jim Caldwell, who gets no credit, and matter of fact, he's my coach of the year this year and a member of Kappa Psi Fraternity Incorporated, basically doesn't look that bad after all, after sitting his players after one half in the final game against the Jets. Looked like he had something in mind, and it was going to the Super Bowl. Okay, now let's swing it to the NFC Championship game. We got the Saints beating the Minnesota Vikings 31-28 in overtime. Now Brett Favre, he took a lot of punishment in that game, and he got up every time. So, you know, you have to feel sympathy for Brett Favre, but he throws the pick at the end of regulation and he sends it in overtime, and that's what Brett Favre is known to do. He's going to make the big play, but also it's going to be a little tragedy at the end of the story dealing with Brett Favre. Hey, we love Brett Favre on Sands on Sports. Adrian Peterson fumbled 3 times. We love Adrian Peterson, but guess what, Adrian? You got to hold on to that rock, baby, because you fumbling too much, and that's going to take away from you being one of the best backs ever. But hey, let's give the Saints some credit around here. They protected the ball, only 1 turnover. Now Drew Brees, he had 3 TDs, but he only threw for 197 yards. And in the Super Bowl, that's not going to do. Now, let's go to Jay Sands' Super Bowl pick. You're going to have to wait till next week, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 weeks. Now let's go into the NBA, and on Sands on Sports, you know how I do it. I stay between the lines. I ain't with all that gossiping about who's doing this and that off the court. But the biggest story in the NBA we cannot ignore is Gilbert Arenas and Javaris Crittenton and guns. Now, I'll just say one thing. Guns are nothing to play with. When you got a loaded gun, unloaded gun, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to be at the utmost alert and seriousness about the situation. So David Stern in the NBA, and I think the legal stuff that's going on is just due. But now it's going to the court, and we got my man LeBron and Carmelo neck and neck at the scoring leaders right now, both averaging 29 points. I think Carmelo's a little bit above LeBron, but yo, LeBron and Melo are going at it. And speaking of LeBron, they just beat D-Wade in the Heat last night, 92-91. D-Wade tried to make a last-second shot, but it didn't work. So LeBron and them are looking real good in the East. And the Grizzlies, the Memphis Grizzlies, are on Sands on Sports. You want to know why? Because they won 11 straight games at home. Rudy Gay, O.J. Mayo, and Mike Conley Jr., you're doing a thing down there. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the trade room. We hear this every year about Amari Stoudemire because he's one of the big free agent picks in 2010 along with LeBron and a few other players. Well, right now they're talking about he's on the trade block, but check it out. We've been hearing that for a while. But yo, you know how I do it on Sands on Sports. Always have the hot, interesting guests. And this week, I got my man from South Africa. That's right, y'all. We're taking it back to the motherland. My man, Hip Hop Pantsula, y'all. A.K.A. Jabba. You know how we do it, man. Jay Sands, Sands on Sports, and we'll be back, y'all. Peace. What's up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands, Sands on Sports. I got a special guest all the way from over the Atlantic Ocean. That's right, y'all. Africa, my man Jabba. What's up,
South
baby?
Africa's what it is,
That's
baby.
right.
Jabba in the building.
That's right, man. Tell me where you from, man.
Yo, man, I'm all the way from the south of the continent of Africa.
That's right.
South Africa, Johannesburg, the capital. Although I'm from a small village called Maftown, but hey, we represent, you know what I mean?
No doubt, man. Well, hey, this is a sports show. And first thing I want to ask you, what's your favorite sports teams?
Yo, man, I have to say, you know what I mean? Like, coming from SA, I have to, like, you know, be, like, you know, part and parcel of whole people that love soccer out there, you know. So I'm a soccer cat, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a Mamelodi Sundowns type of dude. We call them Sundawanas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got fans like I'm a Mamelodi Sundawana. What's a Todi Ghana? I work hard like be her banner. What's a no Nigaza? I ram hard for please a banner. You know what I mean? That's that shit. Sundowns, man. That's where we popping it from, son.
You heard that? Hey, what about cricket?
Yeah.
I know cricket over there.
Yo, man, you know what? Cricket is big back home. Cricket is big. But I'll tell you one thing, man. You know, I'm a rugby boy.
Okay,
you know, growing
rugby.
up, I used to play a whole lot of rugby. I was like a tight head. And kind of like, you know, rugby is similar to American football. You know, I just wish I could play American football because I got all that armor and stuff. And, you know, the helmet and shit. But rugby, we go straight, man.
Oh, watch out for the Escalade. Watch out for the Escalade. See how we do it on Sands on Sports? Big body, toys, and whips. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Delbell in the building, Felton in the building. See how we do it, man. Hey man, well check it out, fam. We got the World Cup coming up in South Africa, man. Who you think's gonna take the World Cup, man?
Yo, man, nobody plays beautiful soccer like the Brazilians, homie. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. But Brazilians do it, man. They do that beautiful game. They dancing while they're playing soccer, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's
so look out for Brazil in the World Cup 2010. You feel me? Okay, Super Bowl's about to come up in America. Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl? We got the Vikings, we got the Colts, we got the Saints, and we got the Jets still left. Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl?
Yo, man, I know the Colts have been doing it hard. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing like that stuff from way back. I just got put onto the Eagles, you know, the Philly Eagles by, you know, Brother John when I came through here. Although, like, they didn't do so well in the whole team thing, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I'm thinking the Colts are going to be holding it down.
No doubt, no doubt. You mess with the NBA? You like basketball?
I love me that basketball, man. But last time, I don't know. Like, I haven't been following basketball in a minute, you know what I mean? Back in the day, I used to be a Pacers kind of brother.
Oh, okay, you like the Pacers, Reggie Miller.
Yeah, I love me that Reggie Miller.
That's
you know
right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, since I've been here, I've been trying to get a ticket to go watch the Wizards or something.
No doubt.
Man. But I heard the Wizards been kind of like gun clapping.
Yeah, he got suspended, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, hey, man. Hey, you know how we do it, man. Jay Sands on Sports. Got my man Jabba, Johannesburg, South Africa. I was about to say Carolina, but anyway, you know how we do it, man. Check it out. Let the people know how to get in touch with you so they can get them verses, they can book you, you know what I mean, all that. Let them know the website, the new products and everything, man.
Yo, check us out, bloombars.com. Check me out, Jabberman, that's Jabbaman, Jabberman.com. Check me out, I am Suede on Twitter. Check me out on MySpace, Hip Hop Pantsula, that's HIPHOPPANTSULA, baby. You can check me out over there. Otherwise, yo, DC's what it is, baby. Why?
Hey, yo, this is Jay Sands. This is my man Jabba, man, from South Africa. And this is Sands on Sports. And we back to the lab, y'all. Peace. Hey, yo, big up to my man Jabba, my man Asheru, doing it big in DC, bringing artists from overseas. But, yo, now we're going to go into the question of the week. And it's from my man Chase in Salt Lake City. He says, Jay Sands, do you think Brett Favre will return for another year? I think Brett Favre's going to come back. He got beat up in that championship game, but there's a fire in Brett Favre to play this game. I think as long as he's at the top level of quarterbacks in the league and he's healthy, he's going to be on that field. So I look for Brett Favre to be playing next year. Now let's go on to who's hot. Of course, we got Denver. That's right, y'all. Carmelo Anthony, Chauncey Billups, Kenyon Martin, doing it real big, winning 7 straight games in a row. And also, they beat the Bobcats last night without Carmelo. So Denver Nuggets, you're hot, baby. Now we're going to go into my pick of the week, and we got number 7 Duke at Georgetown. Now, Duke, they just beat Clemson, so they're kind of feeling themselves right now, and Georgetown just got smashed by Syracuse. So I look for Georgetown to be hungry, Coach Thompson to have these boys on the end of the whip, and Georgetown to come away with the victory. Okay, I'm going to get out of here, but I want to say one thing. It's good to be back, y'all. And hey, this year, I'm going to be going a lot of places. I'm going to have a lot of interesting guests. You know how I do it. And I'm going to take y'all with me, y'all. But yo, this is Jay Sands, Sands on Sports, and I'm out of here.